Good morning. For some reason, I felt compelled to make a video diary for today. Yesterday, I had my first fashion show as a designer, and well, I don't know if it's really my first show, but it's my first full collection. And I did that, and I almost quit. I really almost quit. I really thought about messaging them like a week prior, like, hey, my cousin just passed, and on top of that, I really haven't started anything, and I just don't think I'm in the headspace to do this, or, just making excuses, honestly, just excuses. Yes, my cousin did pass, but that's not stopping me from sewing. I can still sew. And honey, one thing, when you do things under pressure and you do them well under pressure, when you work better under pressure, you create a habit of only working under pressure. And I had kind of already had a habit of waiting to the last minute anyway, so, but it was overwhelming me because they wanted so many looks. They wanted 10 looks. I already had a good 5, so really I had to make just 5 more. And literally I made 4 of them within like 30 hours of the fashion show. Like, I pumped that stuff out. And yes, it could have been done with better quality, but it actually just looked really good. And I'm proud of myself, and I'm very grateful. I'm grateful to God for blessing me with the opportunity. I had my doubts in myself. I had my doubts in the show, but it was really a nice show. It was a beautiful show. And we had fun. We had a good time. So this is just one show in the books, baby. One show in the books. First show in the books. And I can really call myself a designer. Like, it still feels like imposter syndrome. Like, you're not a designer. Designers are able to sketch something and make a whole pattern for it on pattern paper and do all this stuff. And if they need to alter it, they can go in and they can rearrange the darts, and they can put some extra notches over here, and they can put a zipper here and do all this stuff. Baby, first of all, I can do all that I just said. It just takes extra effort for certain things, but I can do them. But honestly, it doesn't even matter my process. I think because I look at designers as people who are very structured, but also free and artistic at the same time, and they know how to plan, and they know how to execute, and they know how to do different sizes and do different crazy things, and they can make all these elegant gowns and 3D moving things with bits and pieces moving and stuff, and blah 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 blah. Man, who says a designer has to do all of that stuff? What's the definition of a freaking designer? A designer is somebody that designs. That's it. Like, you design and you can create. You can execute on your design. Or maybe there's some designers that can't sew. There's some designers that can't even sew, but they are a designer. And then there's people like me who can freehand stuff. I freehand a lot of stuff, and hopefully it's not super apparent that everything's freehanded. But honestly, that's just because I freehand because I freehand because honestly I haven't gotten pattern paper. I've never gotten pattern paper. And I haven't done that since college. And I mean, it's just another step that I don't like doing. It's kind of like pinning the pattern pieces, or that's also something I don't feel like doing. And all that perfect measurement. Like, boy, I figured it out along the way. And I know that's not always good, but I think I let the little quirks that I feel like invalidate me as a designer, I feel like I let that take over in the back of my head. Like, that voice that's like, oh, you're not a designer because you don't do these things. You don't do X, Y, and Z. But baby, we flipping it around. We're flipping the narrative. We are being positive. You are doing, and you are, baby, you are. It's crazy. Oh my God, it's freaking crazy. I'm a designer. Wow. I've known for years that I intentionally don't say I'm a designer. I'm a stylist. I'm a creator, artist. I can never really put a pin in what I am. I do so many things. I can make something. If you want a set design, I can make your set for you. I can make you a mood board. I can make you a social media reel. I can style you. I can decorate your house. I can decorate anything you give me. I'll decorate it. I'll make it look good. So just stylist. And I already feel like there's really not a lot of opportunities for stylists like there are designers. There are more opportunities for designers, I don't care what nobody say, than stylists. Stylists, you kind of gotta, with designing too, I guess you definitely, for either one, you have to really pave your own way. You know, there's not necessarily a lot of companies looking for stylists, I don't think, at least not here. If I was in New York, if I was in Atlanta, wherever, of course I'd be getting more opportunities. But even for here, I could be a designer. I can probably find a design job faster than I can a stylist job. Because I feel like styling, for a lot of people, they don't feel like they need one. Because they can just, oh my God, my cats. I'm sitting here talking to my freaking phone and my cats don't have food. Let me go in the store. I can talk to myself in my head. Lord, stop. Don't get hit, little Mini Cooper. Don't get hit. No. There's somebody behind you. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm cutting this short. But the point of this video is I am a fashion designer. And it feels damn motherfucking good. Feels good, bitch. I'm a designer. Look at this face. You see